Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Amy Groening, star of a Hallmark movie, Twas the Date Before Christmas, the first of this year countdown to Christmas. Amy takes on the role of Jessie. Join us as we delve into Amy's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here, Amy.
Thank you so much for having me. What a pleasure.
For me, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Trust Date Before Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so her name is Jessie, as you mentioned, but she is just like, as soon as I read the script, I was like, oh, this character is a really good one. She's really, really independent. She's really weird, extremely weird. She's very, very brave. Like some of the things she does, I don't know if I would do. Like, this is not a spoiler to say that she invites a blind date to her family Christmas, which I think is a very bold move.
Yeah.
So this woman has some guts, some chutzpah. And she also has a lot of depth, though, which is what makes her such a fun character to play because there's a lot of other things going on that aren't on the surface. Um, she's just not one-dimensional at all. And so I think Jessie is hopefully the kind of character you can fall in love with. I know I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
Oh man, it was the script. As soon as I read the script, I was like, this is a good one. You don't always feel that immediate connection to a character, but it just felt like not only could I play it really well, when I read it, I was like, this is going to be fun. It also just felt like there was a little bit of meat to dig into with her. A lot of places to go. Not to say that Hallmark characters can be one-dimensional, they're not, but this one in particular just had a lot of places to go with it, which I was very, very excited by. Um, and also, this isn't my role, but when I read the script, I was also very attracted to the family dynamics in the film. We all have a family and there's some craziness going on, but I feel like there's not a lot of times it's depicted in a way that's realistic, and it was in this movie, as we'll see tonight when it airs. But I think that also really drew me in. I was like, I really like that they went there with it. So yeah.
Amazing. And what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating and romances?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, as I said, the family dynamics I think are really fun and unique. I don't think we see that kind of ribbing and like playfulness between like moms and dads and grandpas and nieces and nephews, like the whole shebang. So I really, really enjoyed that part. But and the comedy is what makes it so captivating, but it's the comedy in conjunction with the heart because this movie it has so much of both that it's not just like a fluffy comedy. It is that, but it's also extremely heart-wrenching. And I think it's just it's one of those movies where everything kind of fit together, like a little puzzle. And it doesn't always happen that way. And when it does, it's very fortunate. And I just feel like that's what makes this movie so special and captivating. It just kind of fit. And I hope the audience agrees when they watch it.
Uh, of course.
Yeah.
And what do you hope audiences will take away from watching this movie?
Oh man. I mean, I've said it already, but like laughter, but also maybe a few tears. I don't know. Maybe no tears, maybe no laughs. But that's what I hope. I hope that they will do that. And I also hope that when people go to their family Christmases this year, assuming they have a family Christmas to go to, which is very fortunate in the first place, that they will be able to enjoy the antics of their family and the chaos and the madness, because maybe this movie will inspire them to feel a to feel a unity with their family craziness. That's what I hope.
Yeah, amazing. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
Oh my gosh, this cast was so unbelievable. I don't know if you've ever spoken with Robert Buckley before, have you?
No, unfortunately.
Well, maybe one day. He's really delightful, but he's when as soon as we met, we were like, oh, okay. We just knew we would get along right away. We were like BFFs. And so I think that dynamic plays really well on screen, but it also just played well in real life. We had so much fun, like, professional, but fun. And so it was just like, it's when work can be like just fun like that, it's such a gift. And the rest of the cast, because it is kind of an ensemble piece, there's my mom and stepdad and nieces and nephews and my aunt and my grandpa. And so there's this whole crazy family dynamic going on. And to get that right and to have everyone kind of mesh is not always easy to do, but it just did. And we all felt like a family on day one. And a lot of the film was shot out of town in this kind of big ranch with horses, and it was so beautiful. And so we got to just like hang out, the 10 of us or whatever, at this beautiful, rural location. And it's amazing how quickly you get close with people when you're kind of trapped in this environment. And so it was just a really special movie to make. We all just, yeah, we kind of fell in love with each other, I think. It was nice.
Great.
Yeah.
And what can you tease about your character journey?
Oh, teasing. Oh no. I have to keep secrets. Um, Let me think. Well, Jessie does go on a big journey. When we meet her, she's a little bit rootless. She's a little bit lost. She's looking for obviously love and connection, but she's looking for something else for her inside. And I won't get into what it is, but she's able to go on this kind of humorous and also very introspective journey where she learns a lot about herself and she kind of lets some stuff go. And I think that that's something a lot of us can relate to, probably all of us, where there's things that you're working on that aren't very comfortable. But the longer you sit with them and the more that you kind of look at them right in the face, you're able to deal with them, especially with good people supporting you. And so I think that's a lot of what Jessie's journey is. And yeah, but I can't say anything more.
So cool. And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming this movie?
Mm. There's a lot of really fun scenes, but in terms of the making of the movie, there's a snowball fight scene that was very fun because we really did throw snowballs, but also that the morning that happened, we were waiting for snow, like real snow. And so when we woke up that morning, it was like a movie gift. It had snowed on the night before we were shooting that scene. And so we were all just so excited that there was actual snow on the ground for the scene that we needed it for. It's one of those times when you're like, it was all working together to make this moment happen. So that was really fun. There was also one other scene, which is also an outdoor scene, where Rob and I are walking between these like horse paddocks. It's very pretty. But we had this really sweet, kind of deep conversation, and it was just not only really lovely to shoot because it was a very intimate scene, but I think it's a lovely scene. I think it's just like, yeah. So those were my two favorites, maybe, I think.
Great, amazing. So, change of the subject.
Okay.
At Survive the Shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is your all-time favorite?
Christmas rom-com.
The old ones, the one that you saw every year at Christmas?
Oh, I know instantly. I had to think for a second. The Holiday.
Yeah,
Do you know The Holiday with
yeah, of
Nancy
course.
Myers and Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jack Black and Jude Law? I watch that every year, but I also watch it not at Christmas. Like I think I watch it twice a year. It's just it's a perfect movie. I love all of Nancy Meyers movies so much. But The Holiday is just like you
Yeah,
got the cute British countryside, you got the LA. it's just like I want to go watch it right now. You've just inspired me to go watch it.
I agree because it's my
Yeah.
favorite too. The old
Is it
time.
actually?
Yeah. And Love Actually.
Oh, I love Love Actually too. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. So the last question. Can you tease something about your next projects?
I don't think I can,
A
but
little bit.
I can say that you should stay tuned and on my socials and stuff like that, and I'll post things when I'm able to. Um, but I will also say a movie that I was in just came out very recently. It's called To the Moon, and it's like an indie comedy feature, and it's really adorable. So check that out as well. And then for the new stuff coming out soon, just stay tuned.
We will uh, we will do that.
Sounds
Good
good.
luck. So all of you, make sure to catch Trust the Date Before Christmas tonight on Hallmark channel. And thank you, Amy, to join us today.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
It's a pleasure for me too. And thank you all for watching. Bye!
Bye.